Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jingle. And what if I told you that there was an 80s made-for-TV Italian horror movie that's been so overlooked, it's criminal? We're going to get into that today. Before I continue, please remember to share and like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have tons more horror movie unboxing and reviews coming, and figure or collectible unboxing and reviews coming, so stay tuned for that. Now, the movie that we're talking about today is none other than the 1989 masterpiece, The Mask of Satan. Yes, I'm saying this is a masterpiece. This was one of my favorite blind buys that I had in such a long time. It absolutely blew me away. Now, Severin Films just brought this back to life with their Blu-ray release of it that was part of their Black Friday releases, and I'm so glad that I blind bought it. Now, this went under my radar because it was released in a time when this genre of movie was dying off big time. It was directed by Lamberto Bava, who is best known for Demons 1 and 2, and as well as Delirium, which that movie was one of my favorite 4Ks that Vinegar Syndrome put out last year. It absolutely blew me away. I'm hoping to do a review of that one for you guys in the near future, but if you haven't seen that one, you need to check it out. Now, this was a modern day retelling of Black Sunday, which is Lamberto Bava's father, Mario Bava's masterpiece from 1960. It's a gothic horror. It's in black and white, but it's such a good movie. Now, they say that this movie is loosely a sequel to that, but it seems more of like a remake that's in more of a modern setting. But they also call this the unofficial sequel to Demons. I believe they call it Demons 5. Now, both Black Sunday and The Mask of Satan are a source from the more famous story of V that was written by Russian writer Nikolai Gogol, and it was published in 1835. Now, Severin actually released a movie adaptation of V in their All the Haunts Be Ours box set. That I need to check that one out. I've seen the trailer for that movie, and it looks so nightmarish and dreamlike. It looks so awesome. So the premise of this movie, basically there's these group of teenagers that are on a skiing trip and they get trapped in a cavern crevice in the winter, and they end up discovering a dead body that's frozen with this mask on it, and they think it's a good idea to take the mask off. And once that happens, shit just goes downhill from there. One of the girls who fell in the crevice, she had a broken leg and it randomly heals. And when that happens, they move farther into the cavern and they discover this like giant gothic church. It's such a cool shot and it's so larger than life. It took my breath away just looking at it. And as they keep going deeper into it, they stumble upon a village and they meet this old priest there that's been living there for 300 plus years. And he tells them about a demon, a demonic witch named Anubis. And so this flashes back 300 years, and you get the classic like witch casting witchcraft on the town, and she's tied to a stake, and she's gonna be killed. And they decide to put this mask of Satan on her to torture her. Now this is a mask; it's like got hands over it, and there's spikes on the mask. And as it's going on, she's like, "I'm gonna come back. Satan's gonna save my life." And sure enough, what happens when those kids pull the mask off of her? So it all just goes downhill from there. Ironically enough, all of the friends' names together spell Anubis, so you know that some shit's gonna go down. I don't want to give too much away. There's some really, really awesome practical effects in this movie. One of the main characters transforms into the witch, and she just has this like sickening transformation with like bladder effects on her breasts that remind me of The Entity. If you guys have ever seen that movie, it's really well done. Not to mention the main girl, Sabina, is an absolute babe, and she's been in a lot of Italian horror movies. You'll recognize her. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. But yeah, like I said, there's a really nasty transformation in this. Towards the end of the movie, so the whole frame starts changing these crazy colors, and it's so beautiful. I'm going to show you guys what the Anubis demon looked like because that part of the movie was so awesome, and the restoration they did on it, it looks so good. The colors pop so well. This is what the demon looks like. She reminds me of Medusa, although I don't think those are snakes on her head, but she's wearing like these like black light contact lenses and teeth, and they're just glowing so brightly, and the shot is so awesome, and she's so creepy. But like I said, that shot, it almost makes the movie for me because it's so awesome and it looks so good in the restoration that Severin did. There's also some nasty practical effects towards the end that involve her. But yeah, from what I understand, they couldn't find the negative of this, so I can't remember how they restored it. But I don't believe that this has ever been on physical media before. At least I could not find anything leading giving me any leads on it or anything. Let me know in the comments if you guys know if this had a physical media release. But I'm so glad that Severin Films decided to bring this to attention. I'm gonna show you guys the release. So it comes with this custom or exclusive slipcover to Severin's website with the mask on it. It's super sick. It's raised and embossed and it feels really nice. It's super slick slipcover. The back, it says a visual roller coaster of Italian horror with a lot of slimy special effects, which is a great description of it. That's a picture of one of the tombs that's inside of the church that they first visit. The artwork on the main case though is really sweet. It's almost like an oil painting type art. But look at that. That's so awesome. You got the like executioner guy about to put the mask of Satan on her. You can see all the spikes on it. And actually the girl who plays the Anubis demon is a big babe too. She's got really big breasts. So I mean, yeah, us horror fans love that kind of stuff, you know. So I'll show you guys all the special features. So this is a picture of the back of it. There's some really interesting interviews with Lamberto Bava and two of the girls from the cast. I didn't watch the girls' interview, but I watched a little bit of the Lamberto Bava interview, and it's super funny because he starts off that interview by saying that he hates sequels and remakes. He thinks they're so unnecessary, but he just figured that he wanted to pay homage to his father and remake Black Sunday. So that one actually came out in 1959, and this came out in 1989. So 30 years later, he figured it was time to show some love to his father, which I think he did a really good job doing. You can tell that he's just so proud of this and that he's so bummed that it never really saw the light of day, which is just, it's so surprising to me because I absolutely love this movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. You need to grab Severin's Blu-ray of it because it will not disappoint you. Like I said, it's one of my favorite blind buys I've seen in years. So without further ado, that's all I got for you to get today, guys. Please check that movie out. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.